So for all my naturalista ladies, you know how it is when it's a wash day. When it's time to wash your hair and you have to take out that comb and you're like, Joe, like, should I just go perm? You know, you have that moment where, should I just perm my hair? But then you have to think twice and like, no, I'm not gonna perm my hair. No shade to all my relaxer ladies, but I was a relaxer lady once, and let me tell you, it's because I was so tender-headed. As soon as the perm reached my hair, it burns. I'm like, it just burned my soul. So I'm gonna show you how to retain length, especially as a 4C chick, and you know, how to comb your hair and not feel so stressed out about doing your hair all the time. And for me, I just basically wash my hair once every, don't judge me, once every month, sometimes once every 2 weeks, but mostly once every month because I want to retain that length. And you know, the breakage is real when it comes to 4C hair, so the shrinkage too, as you may see. So let's get into it. So first, I'm gonna do the lock method. So first, you're gonna need your water. You could use solely water, or you could use water with conditioner. I'm just gonna use only water. And after, you're going to use your oil. Now for my oil, I do a mixture of coconut oil and olive oil. That's what I use for my oil method. And then I'm going to lock it with my shea butter. I got this from my beauty supply store. And I'm going to mix it with my mayonnaise, my hair mayonnaise. So I usually use the castor oil though for my edges, because I always like to keep my edges. So I use the castor oil for my edges and the ends of my hair. Ooh. Anyhow. All who afraid of water don't bathe. Look at Jamaican feel. A little bit of Jamaican feel. They love to say, oh, look at water catch you. You're afraid of water. You're afraid of water. No, the water cold. So, yes, guys, as you see, I went ahead and I wet my hair. You don't have to wet it like dripping wet, but sometimes your hair just kind of thirsty, so you need to give it enough water, enough moisture. See, it's not that bad. My hair length is not that bad right here. Just that when, you know, you haven't combed it, then you have a problem with keeping it stretched. But that needs something. So what I do now, after I moisturize my hair, I'm just going to put some oil. Stop it. It's very thick. You see that? It's very thick. So I just use some of it and a little bit of hair mayonnaise to moisten. I'm kind of whipping it in my hands. Yep. The struggles of a 4C lady. I mean, you can use any moisturizer of your choice. Whatever works for you. I know that the shea butter works for me. And the hair mayonnaise especially. I've been using the hair mayonnaise for a long time. Even when I was relaxed, I used the hair mayonnaise. My Jamaican black castor oil. Just put it on the ends. Has a very strong smell, but I love it because it's very thick. It's not like the regular castor oil that you'll get, and you are wondering if it's really doing its job because they've been using it for a long time. But this one I know it works because, you know, I braided my hair before where all of the edges were gone, and this is what brought it back to life. So I stayed with it. So guys, here comes the fun part. So have you ever been like somewhere or you asked a relative to comb your hair for you? Or I've had that experience where I asked my mom. Like my mom would comb my hair when I was much younger. So you know, when you're much younger, you don't have these like techniques down pat like you have today. And your parents come with this comb, like this small tooth comb. And you're like, but where are you going with this? Like, whose head are you using this into? Not mine. Well, you know, when you're much younger, you can't do any better. You can't do anything about it. So she would use it in my hair. And trust me, you will stay from outside the house and hear me scream. You understand me? So I wasn't that fond of getting my hair combed at all. So when you go out and somebody's gonna comb your hair for you, if you see them come with this, say, girl, bye. Bye. Because I don't know where you going with this to comb this. Like, if you're pressing the hair out now, then I'll understand. But not to comb it. So, yes. This is what they're supposed to use. This comb right here. This, yeah, so this you must use to comb your hair. Okay? Don't come with that itty bitty comb. Where you going with that? So anyway, let's get right into it. And the main thing you're going to do, one of the main things that people forget is how to comb your hair out, how to detangle your hair. Some people use, you know, their fingers. That takes a very long time. It takes a very long time. So what I usually do, if I don't have that much time, is you have to comb from the ends to the root. So you comb from the ends and work your way up. See how the hair is gliding through? Because you have to make sure your hair is moisturized. Once it's dry, it will break off. And you don't want it to break off. You want to retain your length. So I'm just going to braid it backwards because that's how I actually prepare for my wigs too. To braid it backwards. So I'm going to do a few and come right back. Yes guys, I'm back. If I tell you that this was a walk in the park, I would be lying. It took me like on and off, say around an hour and a half to get my hair braided because it was so painful. So I'm going to show you how I detangle my hair. So I start from the ends and I work my way in. And then I do it for the rest of it. Anyhow, it was already combed, but each time I comb it, it hurts. So yes, and so I'm going to braid it down. It doesn't really matter how neat your braids are. You just want your hair to be flat. For me, I really just wear wigs, or I would just wrap my hair. So it doesn't really matter how your cornrows look, unless you're a person who like get in fights and stuff, and you know, once somebody come to fight you, you have to make sure your wig is like tucked in before they snatch your wig off and embarrass you. So yes, just braid it down. Trust me, I don't like combing my hair. And to be honest with you, in a part of me combing it, I had this thought where I wonder if I just trim all my hair off, if it would be easier, because it was so painful. But then I had a thought and I was like, no, my forehead isn't cut out for this. So let me just bear the pain and do my hair, because ain't nobody have time to be staring at me with my bald head. Because the forehead is real. I love it though, I'm proud of it. So this is how we get fab. Just put a wig on. And that's about it. You just have to make sure that your braids are flat so that your wig looks like. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If the method that I use helped you, then please share with your friends, and don't forget to comment and subscribe for more.